Hi, this is Matt Giannone, and welcome to another edition of The Good, the Bad, and the Disappointing. First up is the good, and that is Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, number 2. This, I really enjoyed it. Basically, it picks up shortly afterwards from when all the superheroes are dead, and, time has progressed. Pretty much, the world has already embraced this supervillain as being in charge of everything, and Peter and his family basically have to put dampeners on them, wear them, so this way they can mask their special powers when they do when the supervillains do sweeps for them. Now, we get a nice little battle at the beginning to kind of show you what's going on. We have like an underground movement with S.H.I.E.L.D. to try to rescue or try to find heroes to bring into their group to help fight off the bad guys, but as you can imagine, one, there's not a lot of people to choose from, and two, it's D-Man, so they kind of leave him alone. The cool part, though, to this story was at the end where Peter thinks that his daughter's in danger because somebody at her school triggered a power. So he goes racing back, and you can see kind of people like going, oh my gosh, it's him again. And then Peter Parker jumps in without webs, and he fights off, like the Rhino and Beetle and Shocker, I think it is. Oh, not the Shocker. Rhino, Beetle, and you also get Power Pack. So that part was really cool too. I never expected to see Power Pack, and overall the art I thought was really solid, and the story was really good because I was wondering how they're going to bring Peter into the mix to make him become a superhero again. And this is the way to do it. His family's going to be threatened, so he has to step up and now protect his family. So overall, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is going to play out. I'm really enjoyed it, and hopefully they can continue. Since it's Slott, I'm sure the rest of the series will be fine. Now for the bad. The bad is 1872. Here's the deal. I don't think Marvel figured this out. Westerns don't sell at all. So it doesn't matter if you put Tony Stark, you put Steve Rogers in the mix. It's not going to make this book suddenly 100 times better. Well, it make it a little bit better, more because you see characters that you recognize, but let's put it this way. This book was just blah. This is it's basically characters playing the same roles, but in the past. Wilson Fisk is the bad guy. Steve Rogers is this idealistic sheriff. Tony Stark is an alcoholic guy who basically gave up. And there was a problem with an Indian who was trying to blow up a dam because the dam is preventing the water to go to his village. And Steve's like, no, you can't just lynch the guy. You gotta send him to trial. And then Fisk is not happy with that decision. So it's kind of like everything that we've seen before, but they're depowered. They have guns, and I don't know. It's just, to me, it's just kind of like, nice try, but please no more. All right, the disappointing is DC Unlimited. Now, I'm not sure what I really expected from this book to begin with. Granted, it was a hodgepodge of superheroes and supervillains. They're grabbing people that were needed for the job, but yet, they grab Swamp Thing and Poison Ivy, and I'm like going, well, shouldn't Swamp Thing be enough, considering it has something to do with the Green? And I think for me, as I'm reading this book, half the book is them just collecting these characters, and then I just saw this repetition where it's like every major story arc, it's going to be, them spending half the issue collecting the heroes and villains. Nobody seems to question, they're always, sure, we'll go right ahead, Animal Man and company throughout, well, we're the Justice League. No, you're not the Justice League, When you say that you're the Justice League, people are thinking, Flash, Green Lantern, Batman, Superman. You're just a group of heroes who just stole the name. The Justice League probably doesn't even know that you guys exist. So please, copyright infringement. And which is a trademark infringement. And basically, as I was reading this book, and then I saw this red creature type thing, then it brought back all the horror stories of the green and the red, and how I was so over that storyline, how I didn't want to see anything more with the green, and how I did not want to see anything more with the red, and how they're battling, and I didn't care if that thing had anything to do with the red any longer. It just turned me off, and I just don't care about this book anymore. And that's why I think, to me, that this is a disappointment. I think they could have potentially have done something really cool with it, but it's just like, oh, did you have to? It's like, do you have to go to the... I don't know. I guess they have to, because they know nothing better. But anyways, this is my good, bad, and disappointing. Let me know what you guys thought was your good, your bad, and disappointing books of the week. We'll have some reviews out and more later. So until next time.